Greetings, 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 good people. Welcome back to the channel and thanks for clicking on the video. All right, where is Wendy Williams? There have been so many stories circulating. Some days are good, some days are bad, some stories are good, some stories are sad. Where is Wendy Williams? Is it a wrap for Wendy and her purple chair? Well, The Sun is reporting, as well as many other outlets, reporting about her whereabouts and her health, how she's been doing. There's rumors about her wanting to fire her staff because they're talking too much and telling all her business. Well, you guys know that the last time that Wendy Williams was on her talk show was back in July of 2021, right? And The Sun exclusively reported that she's been laying low in Florida, throughout January. So she's been spending a lot of time with her son, Kevin Jr. He posted this photo of Wendy enjoying what seems like breakfast in bed in Miami earlier this month. Now, we don't know if she is staying at her place that she might have out in Florida, or if she's staying with family, or if this is some sort of rehabilitation center. I'm inclined to believe that the latter is true, because we did see her walking out of a rehabilitation center in her red Versace robe, a couple months ago, right? So maybe this is the facility. I don't know. We don't know. Okay. So her brother, Tommy Williams, he also claimed to have had visited her. And I don't know how true that is. Okay. Last time Wendy spoke about her brother, she pointed with her pinky and told him to stop talking. And he needs to stop talking because he knows what's up. Okay. So I don't know if Tommy is telling the truth. He seems like he likes the attention that he's getting. He has his YouTube channel. He was doing interviews and stuff. So something just seems sketchy. Now, multiple sources have told The Sun. Now, this is the sun.com, not her SON, but the SUN.com, the media outlet. Okay, multiple sources told The Sun the once witty, sharp host of the Wendy Williams show isn't the same as she used to be, as she battles multiple medical problems. A source close to the show revealed that the spark is gone, that Wendy, who for 10 years had that spark in her eyes, that cheeky grin and that little wink, is not the same now. The insider added that some days are better than others for the once feisty daytime diva. She's not always functioning like she used to be. She has days where she needs help eating, getting out of bed, and getting dressed. Sometimes she goes out in a robe and without shoes on. Yikes. The old Wendy would never have allowed herself to be seen out like that. Now, that is true. This is according to a source who spoke exclusively with thesun.com, right? When I seen Wendy Williams step out of that facility, or whatever it was, with that red Versace robe on, and she was walking as if she was trying to prove that she was okay, I said to myself, I don't know about that. I've seen Wendy Williams get out of her personal car, or photographs of Wendy Williams getting out of her personal, black SUV when she was coming from the hospital. But that's not Wendy's style, to be caught. She knows that the paparazzi are going to be, snapping pictures and staking out looking for her. Right? Like the Wendy that we've come to know, I guess, from afar, doesn't seem like the type that she would be that underdressed and with no shoes on. So the article goes on to read that Wendy has been absent from her program since the start of the season in September, with fans left guessing what's wrong with her, why she hasn't addressed them, and if she'll ever return to the show. Now, in a previous video that I did, I kind of mildly touched on the situation with Wendy Williams. Where is she? What's going on? She's saying that she's going to fire her staff. I feel like if Wendy Williams is not going to be returning for whatever reason, she doesn't have to give us an in-depth reason, but I do feel that she should address her people, because we do care. There's some of us that do care. A large majority of us care. Okay. And I do think that the staff should at least be notified as to the state of the show. They may need to make plans and preparations to find work. It's hard out here for people, right? I understand that she's taking care of her health and she is focusing on herself and her well-being, but is it a matter that Wendy cannot address the public or even her staff because some of these rumors are true as it pertains to her mental state? Is she really having a hard time remembering some days, and maybe she is not capable of addressing anyone? I don't know. So meanwhile, the Wendy Williams show would release 4 statements between September 9th and October 12th, blaming her absence from her show and any promotional duties on the breakthrough C-19, ongoing medical issues and symptoms of Graves' disease. On November 8th, the show's Instagram released a statement from Wendy saying that she's still coping with health issues, and as a woman of a certain age, that she knows to listen to her doctors, and that right now, you know, she has to focus on herself. Wendy has to focus on Wendy. I remember when that statement was released. Is that as good as it's gonna get? You know. Then, you know, there's all this talk about this incident that happened where allegedly her addiction spiraled out of control, and you know, this is when everyone was quarantined, and you guys remember when she was filming from home. They're saying that this is so terrible. Like, why would anybody even say this? But then again, I'm going to be honest with you. If it was Radio Wendy, she would have done the same thing. She would have exposed this. So according to sources, Wendy's manager was summoned to her penthouse apartment after she had appeared unwell during a Zoom show taping earlier in the week. This was back. This is back in what, 2021 or 2020, when everybody was quarantined. Her manager and a small group of confidants arrived at the star's home to lend support to the struggling talk show queen. According to multiple sources, Wendy had stripped naked in her room and was shouting vulgar comments. She was eventually taken to the hospital, where she would remain for weeks. Reps for Wendy and the Wendy Williams show did not respond to the Sun's multiple requests for comment. Will she ever return? I don't know. The show could be renewed for another season. You know, this is making me sad. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is making me sad. Okay, now most of y'all know I'm from New Jersey, so I actually grew up listening to Wendy Williams. I know a lot of people said they grew up on Wendy Williams, and the Wendy Williams Experience radio show didn't even broadcast where they live. But whatever, that's me being petty. That's the Wendy of me. And it's like, you know, she's a household name. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see your aunt going out bad like this, no matter how petty she is and how raunchy and provocative she was on the radio. You know what I'm saying? This is embarrassing. And let's not forget, she has a son. But again, a lot of people could turn around and say the people that she exposed, they have children too. You know, I don't know. If it's time to hang it up, I would at least like to see Wendy address her staff, address the public. I could believe that Wendy would want to fire her staff if they're going around spreading rumors and stuff like that. But they're frustrated. And I feel like I don't know, who did she make the statement to that she was going to fire the staff? Talk to them directly. This can be nipped in the bud. I just don't think Wendy needs any more bad press. This is quite sad, okay, to see her going out like this. You know what I mean? Is this the end? We don't know. Anything could happen. Things could do a complete 180, and the show could be renewed. I know a lot of people in my comments in previous videos, which I don't disagree with, by the way, have said that Wendy Williams is kind of stalling because she probably wants more money to renew the contract. This would be a darn good tactic to get what she wants, because some people are anticipating her return. Am I the only one? Maybe it's just me. I'm still on Denial Boulevard. I don't know. I want to hear it from Wendy. I want to see Wendy to make sure that she's okay and someone is not speaking for her, if you know what I mean. But I do think that she should definitely address the staff. They've been her staff for several years, and you know, they don't know if their job is hanging, you know what I'm saying? Their job is hanging on by a thread. They don't know what direction to turn to, and I don't think that that's fair to